I'm Michael, I'm Bill's cousin. I asked Bill, I said, why would you get married on 9/11? And Bill said, well, you know what they say about 9/11? And I said, never forget, right? He says, that's right, never forget. So if my wedding anniversary falls on 9/11, I will never forget it. So Bill's about 7 years older than me and my younger brother. Bill's got a brother, Jim. So Bill was like our first babysitter. And Bill took the job of babysitting quite literally. They literally sat on us. They were testing us to find out how much physical stress our young bodies could take without leaving a mark, going to the emergency room, or scaring the hell out of the neighbors. They even made up names for their little sadistic rituals. Do you remember the left arm treatment, Bill? It was called the left arm treatment, but there was no treatment involved.
I need to know about this left arm treatment.
The left arm treatment was a hammerlock from hell, which has been since banned by most police departments. Then there was also the POW. So Jim would hang me upside down by my ankles, and then you would slap my exposed belly like a conga drum, screaming, take me to your leader. Okay. I would never do that. We loved Bill and Jim. We loved them babysitting us. There was another occasion when, tragically, our family dog, Chrissy, got hit by a car in front of our house. Now, for some reason, my mother called up Bill, because I guess he was the closest thing we had to a family pet coroner. Bill comes over, and he grabs Chrissy's lifeless body, and he says, wait, I think I hear a heartbeat. So Bill goes to the kitchen, and comes back with 2 D-sized batteries, some paper clips, and 2 coffee filters. And then our fledgling engineer put together what can only be best described as a doggy defibrillator. Presses it 3 times, and then looks up and says, no, I guess it didn't work. Okay, so let's fast forward a couple years. Peter and I are in middle school, and my parents thought it would be a good idea to have Bill, who had just turned 21, take us on a weekend trip to Lake Arrowhead to go skiing. And this was an epic coming-of-age 48 hours. There was Bill's Sucrets container, which did not contain Sucrets, but an herbal remedy. And then there was Bill trying to talk his way out of a speeding ticket by claiming to the cop that he was rushing to the hospital because he thought my brother had burst his appendix. But what I also remember about that trip, Bill, I don't know, is your version of the license plate game, where sometimes the cities where the drivers are from were engraved on the top of the license plate, and you would have us identify and then repeat the lamest cities in the Inland Empire. Monroe, Glendora, Azusa. And I said to Bill, should we be mocking other people because they come from less privileged communities? And Bill said, Michael, listen, it's not our fault. They didn't know how to choose their parents. Which was Bill's way of saying we should be grateful that we were born so lucky. But what I don't think Bill remembers at all is that there were 2 cities on those license plates that we scorned so gleefully. 2 cities I remember now were Chino Hills and Simi Valley. Those are cities that Bill mentioned. So anyway, if you had asked me back in 1976 that I would be celebrating a milestone life event of Bill Stubbs in the year 2021, I probably would have guessed it would have been a funeral and not a wedding. But Bill, I'm very happy for you tonight. I knew there was a connection when I heard that you guys spent 20 minutes of your first date enthusiastically debating the pros and cons of stress conquer.